Can satellites be hacked? Can hackers take control of satellites which are orbiting the world, collecting and transmitting data to Earth? The simple and straightforward answer is yes, it can. So recently, a group of cybersecurity experts from a global tech company called Thales took control of a satellite's onboard system, and by exploiting various vulnerabilities, they installed malicious code into the satellite system. This was European Space Agency's satellite. So what happened after that? The hacking enabled the team to compromise the data sent back to Earth, specifically by modifying the images captured by the satellite's camera. They also achieved other goals such as masking specific geographic areas in satellite imagery while covering all their activities to avoid detection by ESA. This was actually an exercise that was organized to see the result of an actual cyber attack on a satellite, how it will affect. And during the whole process, ESA had access to the system so that it can restore the normal operation. So as of now, what you have heard is basically from the ethical hacking perspective. But the success of this hacking has triggered a genuine concern, and highlighting that, the Vice President of Cyber Solutions at Thales said, and I quote, "With the growing number of the military as well as civil applications that are reliant on satellite systems today, the space industry need to take cybersecurity into account at every single stage in the satellite's life cycle, from initial design to system development and maintenance." Now let's move on to the second half of this issue. Recently, it was claimed that China, which has been repeatedly been accused of being behind hacking attacks against infrastructure, government agencies and companies all around the world, is apparently developing advanced cyber weapons to seize control of enemy satellites. If they manage to make these tools, the cyber weapons would make the satellites useless when providing data and surveillance during the wartime. So here is the fact. Satellites have revolutionized the world in many ways, but if hackers manage to take control of these systems, the results could be dangerous. Communications can be jammed, leading to chaos in critical infrastructures, which include power grids, water networks, and also it could cause massive international security issues. So, considering the possible consequences, a cyber expert particularly suggested an international collaboration on space security. So, what does this mean? According to him, it will be ideal that all the nations should come together to develop strict cybersecurity measures focusing on outer space vulnerabilities and also policies to protect satellite systems. In this digital age, it is very important that these initiatives should be taken internationally, because ESA's satellite getting hacked and China factor are undoubtedly quite concerning.